What we need now is a Lumineth warscroll reveal. Hello, this is 60 Goblins and 1 Brush. My name is Chris, and this video today is about what we need next as a Lumineth reveal. What is missing? What we really would like to see, I think, and you agree with me, is a warscroll reveal. We have seen many models. We have seen one rule, the lightning reflexes, the always strikes first rule, so to say. But what we have not seen is a warscroll reveal. Even with a toned down Games Workshop staff in home office, I think it should be possible now that all the Adepticon reveal videos are streamed, have been streamed, to give us a warscroll reveal. That would be very, very, very interesting. So please, pretty please, Games Workshop, give us a warscroll reveal. For example, the Vanari Auralan Wardens, the Spear Phalanx, which is the main battle line unit. That would be something. I had a talk today with my Korean elf specialists, a discussion about what we really would like to see next. And we both agreed it would be a warscroll, and we talked a little bit about the Vanari Auralan Wardens, and also the Sentinels. But let's only talk about the Wardens right now, the Spear Phalanx. It sounds like that all Lumineth will be of a elite character, but not super elite probably what the main battle line units are concerned. To find out what the warscroll could look like, let us have a look at some already existing units of other armies. Let us start with the enemy first. All order units have always been created to fight Chaos Warriors. This is the enemy number one. Not even the demons, but Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors have 2 wounds, 7 bravery, 4 save. 2 wounds is unlikely for the elven infantry battle line, but 4+ save, why not? Then they have spears, so this is comparable to the Chaos Halberds. 2-inch range, yes. 2 attacks, why not? 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage. I would even say probably the Lumineth will have 3+ to hit and 3+ to wound. No rend, 1 damage. Yes, that could be. And then what is of course the juicier part is the special abilities. The Chaos Warriors have the Chaos Rune Shields, 5+ after save. And then they have the Legions of Chaos rule. They can re-roll save rolls if there are at least 10 models. The Lumineth are sold in packs of 10. So 10 Chaos Warriors cost 200 points, but if you only give them 1 wound, they're 100 points. Then we have the old Phoenix Guard, which is now part of the Cities of Sigmar book. It's 1 wound, 4+ save, 7 bravery, 2-inch range, 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, 1 rend, 1 damage. But they're emboldened. That means they do not have to take battle shock tests within 12 inches of a friendly Phoenix Temple hero, and Witness to Destiny, which means they have a 4+ after save on wounds and mortal wounds. That's pretty tough, but 10 are 160 points. Usually battle line units are around 140 points now if they're quite good. 140 points is what Namati Thralls of the Idoneth Deep King costs. 1 wound, 5+ save, 6 bravery, 1 range, 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, 1 rend, 1 damage. But they have the ability Sweeping Blows, which means +1 attack if the enemy models have 1 wound, and +1 damage if the enemy models have 4 wounds or more. These guys are pretty tough cookies. I tried them out several times. They're very powerful, very good battle line unit. Then we have the Seraphon SAURUS warriors. The Lizardman SAURUS warriors are the original warriors of light. Yeah, they were the first who were created to fight chaos demons and chaos warriors and so on. They have the Celestite spears. They have 1 wound, 4+ save, 8 bravery, or 10, depends. The spears, 2 range, 1 attack, 4+ to hit, 3+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage. And they have the ability of the ordered cohort, add 1 to the attacks if this unit has 15 or more models. So they can have 2 attacks in a large unit. These guys are only 90 points, 10 for 90. Then we have the famous Witch Elves of the Daughters of Cain, Morathi's main battle line unit. They cost 100 points, 1 wound, 6 save, only 6+, 7 bravery, 1 range, 2 attacks, but that can go up, 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage. Then you can choose between an extra knife, which gives you 1 more attack, or the bladed buckler, which increases your save and gives you the possibility to damage the enemy, and frenzied fervor, which means within 8 inches of a friendly Daughters of Cain hero, you have another attack. So it easily goes up to 4 attacks, and that's quite something. Then we have the MORTEK Guard of the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, which is a very tough battle line unit and one of the newest that we have. Yeah, 1 wound, 4+ save, 10 bravery, but they do not take battle shock tests anyway. The Netherite Spear, 2 range, 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage. And they have the abilities Netherite Weapons, which is exploding 6s, similar to Slanesh, and Shield Wall, which can let you reroll save rolls. That's quite nice for 130 points. And then lastly, the Liberators of the Stormcast Eternals. They cost 200 points for 10, or if they would have 1 wound, 100. So they have 2 wounds, 4+ save, 7 bravery. Then they have no weapon with 2-inch range. They have 2 attacks, either with 4+ to hit and 3+ to wound, or the other way around, 3+ to hit and 4+ to wound. And usually no rend and 1 damage. But you have the additional possibility to have some models that have a Grand Hammer or a Grand Blade with more rend and more damage. Then you have the ability Lay Low the Tyrants, +1 to hit on big enemies with 5 wounds or more. And then you can choose between paired weapons and Sigmarite shields. Paired weapons is exploding 6s, and Sigmarite shields is reroll save rolls of 1. So to summarize, we think what comes closest, or who comes closest, are the Namarti Thralls. 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, 1 rend, 1 damage, and special abilities. But they only have 5+ save and 6 bravery. That is unlikely for the Lumineth, I think. They cost 140 points though. For a long time it used to be normal 4+4+ was the normal battle line unit stats. Or even 4+5+ or 5+4+. Now every book increases this. So then it became 3+4+, or the other way around. And now there are so many battle line units already. The Ogres, for example, they all have 3+3+. So they have to do something about this with the Lumineth. And since Teclis's first experiment, the Namarti, the Idoneth already have 3+3+, I don't think that will change much. Probably no rend then. 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage, and some special ability. And the other unit that comes pretty close and almost costs the same, 130 points, is the MORTEK Guard. 4+ save, 10 bravery, wow. And the Netherite Spears, as I have said, 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, no rend, 1 damage, and special abilities. So that means, depending on the cost, it's either 3+ or 3+, 4+. It's 2 attacks, probably no rend, probably 1 damage. Save 4+ or 5+. We don't know yet what the bravery will be like because it could be changed by the ether quartz, 7 or 8 maybe, or whatever effect the ether quartz will have on the bravery. And the points, I think it will stay around 130 points for 10. Everything so far sounded like this is an elite army. All of the units are pretty elite. The ether quartz could have an ability that it is either used for buffing the save or to increase the rend or maybe the bravery. So tell us please in the comments below what you think is most likely. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hit the bell button to keep being notified of more videos and see you very soon.